Along with man who has the only triple-double in history. Still of the Pac-12 tournament.
Davon's
Muehlebach.
later, though.
He's got a chance. Jordan Kent over there as well. Roxy Burnsu with you. Fun first game. Arizona was great. That game was physical. I will promise you this. UCLA and Oregon, this will be physical also.
I was going to give you a fist bump, maybe a tackle. We got to get
just
ready
give me
for
an
this.
elbow and shove.
Or something, man.
Yeah.
This is going to be an absolute, to me, turf war. And it's going to be a turf war in the post, on the wing. Where do you catch the ball? How do you set screens? It's going to be physical. The tempo is going to be a little slow. But I love the talent on both teams, and both teams are playing at a really high level.
We welcome you back to Tucson, Arizona. Matt and Darren, happy holidays, and thanks for being with us. Caleb Love, I think, finds it important to put the team on his shoulders. He doesn't have to. There's plenty of depth. But even with his shooting efforts early on, he wants to be a part of the turnaround as they head into Big 12 play.
Yeah, no question. And he's an alpha. Like, that's just how he's built when he was at Carolina, when he came here. You know, he's going to put up shots. And I asked him right before the game tonight, I said, hey, what are you thinking about? What's your approach? He goes, look, Matt, I'm not thinking. That's the one thing. He goes, I just want to be hooping. That's what I have to do, get back to being me. I do think early on in the season he was a little deferential, wanted to get other guys involved. You got to respect it, but it may have taken a little bit away from his game.
In our chair is overused, I'm convinced, but not when you can back it up with what you discovered in 3 or 4 dunks this year. It's not the player dunking, it's those around them.
Yeah, I first noticed it early on in the year, and you just talk about that chemistry, the spirit, and the joy this team plays with. I saw it in the dunks, and it was not just the unselfishness to give up a dunk. There's Terry, he throws it to Mathurin, but look who's following behind. Tubelis is having more fun than Ben Mathurin on the dunk. Look at that, how high he got. Now this one, Terry goes up himself. Hey, how about Ben Mathurin on the backside? I'm going to join in this. Let's have a good time on that. I've never seen this before, Darren. And then this was the first time I saw it against Michigan. I love this. Terry goes up. Look at Lisa. How about me having a little fun? And by the way, 1-2, Tubelis on the backside. Come and get it.
Coach Barbie is playing this zone, and we see Caleb Love hit that corner shot there.
You don't stop shooting it, right?
Hey, shoot or shoot. You shoot when you're hot, and you shoot when you're not to get hot. Central Michigan only down 13. It feels like it's more. Arizona's played well. It's been pretty easy offensively. Central Michigan's struggling to score. That's been the key for them.
He's going to find that stroke. That's what they know. Carter Bryant, the freshman, with the triple.
Yeah, his numbers right now from 3 are not what he is as a shooter. And I think it's more about right now, you look at him. How about that? You put him at the 4 spot, Sut, power forward. He's going to get some really good open looks in that position.
It's the point guards that'll probably determine who wins.
March basketball, baby. The guards do determine. It's funny what you said, because in the win, it was Shellstad 21, it was Andrews under 10, and just the opposite, as you said, when Oregon went to Pauley and played them there. So, but I can't wait here to see this matchup, Bona and Dante right now. Let's see. UCLA has really been working through Bona early on in games. No double. They trust Dante down in the post.
And before he went up for the shot, he walked, stumbling in a travel.
They just wait patiently, and then once he goes, they go at him.
Jackson Shellstad makes UCLA pay for doubling Dante in the post.
Yeah, and that's when Dante scored. You could see, okay, we got to try to go down there if you're UCLA, and that's going to open it up. Shellstad, to me, as explosive maybe as anyone in this game when he gets it going. And you got to think here, Roxy, that Dana Altman's going to call something, whether it's a quick hitter to Kusnard or Shellstad. But I think the main thing they would do, get the ball to Dante in on the block.
And Adem Bona has played smart since coming back in.
Good point.
With his 4 fouls.
He's defended well without fouling. This is their play where they get it to Dante, get to the wing, post up.
Jermaine Kusnard missing a 3. Lazar Stefanovic the rebound.
Not a bad shot. He was open because they were so stuck over there on that pick.
UCLA can take the lead. Dylan Andrews, a high arcer rattles out, and it's tipped out by Oregon. Dante and Kusnard both got their hands on it, and the Ducks secure it with a minute to go. Tough shot out of the double team, and pops in, and Fale Dante got the friendly bounce.
How often do you see a jump hook hit the back part of the side rim, pop straight up, and go in? Not very often.
22 for Dante. About a 6-second differential. Dylan Andrews drives.
Couisnard, good defense on that first play right there with Andrews.
Longer this goes, you need a 3. Andrews, a high archer over Dante. 1-point game, 11 seconds left.
Well, that was impossible.
Talk about a high degree of difficulty for Dylan Andrews.
He threw it higher than the backboard, almost up to the scorer's clock, the shot clock. Look at this. Couisnard had played really good defense before the help comes. Look at how high that goes over the backboard.
Did he get a piece of it?
I think he might have. Almost wonder if he should miss this one in a way, just because the shot they may get is a 3.
And now Berke Buchengel runs to the table to check in.
You know, because if you missed on that one, they would have had to do something off of a missed rebound, somehow get it up the court. Not easy. Now they're set up to run their home run play. This is a play that everybody runs. You try to throw it somewhere maybe near the top of the key. The Christian Laettner play, sort of.
With the Craig Smith play against
The
UCLA.
Craig Smith.
There comes Dylan Andrews. Andrews, the floater for the tie, falls off.
Wow.
And Oregon hangs on and gets the win.
I'll tell you what, he got a great shot and a great look. Terrific offense right there by Mick Cronin and the UCLA Bruins. Andrews just executed, just not able to knock it in.
As Kobe Johnson lines it up to get it started. And that's a big reason, Matt, why USC has been really good recently. It's not just Boogie Ellis and Isaiah Collier. Kobe Johnson has really elevated his play.
Yeah, the role players, Kobe Johnson, DJ Rodman, you see it right there, a nice shot just getting to the wing.
And the lay-in by Corin Johnson to tie the game.
Didn't waste any time. And I guess when you're a 6-man and you come in and you can be the microwave, you can do it as a starter as well.
Boogie Ellis a 3 for USC.
I got you sidetracked on the Jason Kidd commentary right there. And that's the thing with this team. This is why USC, I think, has a chance to win 4 games this week. They have multiple scorers. They've got Collier and Boogie, and they've got terrific role players. They go 11 deep on this team, so they have the bench. They're not going to get tired in 4 games. I think they're really made to make that run.
Tough shot for Keon Brooks.
For Isaiah, that's the great thing for them in this tournament. You can go to both guys and let them just make offense.
Boogie has it knocked away from behind by Corin Johnson. Leads to a 2-on-1. He pulls up for a transition 3. Got it back.
Gutsy. Did not work, though.
Keon Brooks forces up a 3. And the air ball, and Moses Wood grabs it and goes out of bounds. It goes to USC.
Wow. I mean, you're down 5, but there's so much time. I understand why you want a 3, but there's so much time right there. I would have taken the layup.
Boogie Ellis to the basket. And Umar Ballo grabs the board for the Cats.
Well, the Cats will run with anyone in the nation. I will be interested if USC does. They have now the first 2 possessions.
And Isaiah Collier had it stripped to try to save it. And it's off of Arizona. It stays at this end with USC.
Yeah, great play by Boswell. You do not strip the ball from Collier unless you get a good hand in there, because Collier's so good with the ball. And that rim protector this time of year is so important. One of my big things for teams to make a big run in any tournament. USC has it, #1 in the league in block shots.
And Joshua Morgan is the conference leader in blocks at over 2 a game. But Arizona's defense was the story.
It really was. And I was talking to Tommy Lloyd yesterday about it. He said, I don't think enough people respect how well we defend, top 16 in the Ken Palm. But I think it's more than that when they really get locked in. Because there are games they're not locked in. We saw them against SC last Saturday. I think it may be the Richard Jefferson hangover on that game. But, I mean, they are locked in tonight. Now, the guy I call Mini Mamba was a little deferential in the exhibition games. I think we'll see the more Mini Mamba come out here once the regular season starts. There it was, first possession. Well, and that was my example of Krivas, the 7'2" center, doing a really nice job on that pick and roll. He showed right there, stayed under the free throw line, didn't come out, was not gonna really contest that much, but he's so long, it's tough for you to get a pass around him.
Krivas sits down with a point in 4 minutes.
0 of 1 from the floor for Krivas, 1 of 2 from the line. We'll keep our eye on him throughout. Beautiful backdoor and a slice to the basket as KJ hammers that one home.
That was all set up by the ball movement, changing sides of the floor. You get the defense moving, textbook offense by Tommy Lloyd, and that back cut. And that was textbook because first love, so many guys these days don't pass it ahead. They try to dribble it. He passed it ahead to Lewis. Lewis with the great look inside, and Krivas knew what to do with it. So it's
The connector. You called those players the connectors.
That's right, the connectors right there is beautiful.